Hello, everybody. Welcome to um another triple bingo race. The bingo card is from the last one, but that is getting fixed shortly. But yeah, I'm gonna let the runners know that they can start. I'm going to quit the race, and there we go. Looks like it is off to the races. They'll be getting started on the restream shortly. And there we go. Everything should be good. We're just waiting on the bingo card to get settled. So yeah, welcome in everybody. The bingo card not quite on the stream yet. Hopefully it will be. But I'm gonna start looking at it now. Doesn't seem to be that many. See, there's only 2 post Metro goals, and that's 4 moons from Sub-Area Seaside and 10 Moon Seaside. However, 10 Moon Seaside is unfortunately in the middle of this board. So the runners might be a little mad about that, but they are starting on the restream now, and it looks like they're already pretty synced up. We don't really have to do anything. Yeah, there are a bunch of pretty early routes that I can see. Column 1 has 3 ground pound moons wooded, picture match and cloud, 60 moons cascade, 35 regional sand, 3 costume sets. And then row 2 has the picture match, 15 regionals lost, 14 sub-area moons, world peace sand, and a key moon. And then for my third line, it would probably be either row 4, which has the 35 regional sand, 4 sub-area in Cascade, 4 sub-areas from 4 moons from sub-areas in Cascade, 3 war painting moons, Captain Toad loss, and 28 moons wooded, or row 5, which has 3 full costume sets, 26 moons, 30 regionals lake, 26 moons wooded, excuse me, Call Jaxie from 4 stands. Ooh, combo getting hydrophobia there. And world peace restored wooded. Personally, I'd probably go with row 5 here just because of the synergy. Oh, and it does look like the card is on the restream now. So I would probably go with row 5 rather than row 4 because of the synergy between 26 moons wooded and world peace wooded. I wouldn't go column 5 with 28 and world peace just because of the fact that that is a day metro finish. There are only 27 regionals in night metro. So that would not be optimal. Unfortunately, both runners having a little trouble with left side, but both eventually getting into the top flight. So the route that I would probably go with here would be column 1, row 5, and row 2. I don't really see anything else that optimal here because everything else requires going past lost. Yeah, so both runners leaving cap, so we're gonna see shortly what routes they pick. I am Clevered, by the way. I am the guy who has commentated, solo commentated 4 matches in a row. Pretty unfortunate for me, but luckily me and WizardPolarBear will be commentating another match at 6 p.m. Eastern in 2 hours on SpeedGaming 2. So after this one, make sure to stick around for that match later. And if you didn't hear about what happened last match with me and Hotboy, the rematch that we had, it came down to a 9-second difference. Yeah, Hotboy won by 9 seconds. And basically all of that difference was from me playing bad in Cat Kingdom, but it was a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, that is true that if you go to Cloud Picture Match, you do have to dump all of the moons in Lost. But I think that would still be the fastest route, because the only other feasible line that I see is column 2 with those 95 moons total, so that's a little iffy, and I don't know if the runners are going to be willing to go for that. But there is some synergy with the 16 moons Cascade and 26 moons Wooded if they are going for column 1, column 2, and row 5. That is a possibility, but we will just have to see for what the runners go for here. Yeah, it is unfortunate that 10 Moon Seaside is in the middle, so hopefully the runners will go for goals around it to avoid it, but we will see. Wizard grabbing the multi-moon as Combo just finishes the fight. So at this point, we will see if the runners are going for those 16 moons in Cascade, and it does look like Wizard is going into that Dino Sub area to get some of those moons. There is also a 4 moons from sub areas Cascade goal. So we'll see if the runners go for that. I am realizing that row 2 wouldn't be as optimal as doing column 1, row 4, row 5, so that you get 28 moons wooded, 26 moons wooded, and world peace wooded, and it's just a bunch of synergy there. And instead of getting just world peace and world peace wooded, so that might be what the runners are looking at. I did not see that line before. See that route before, but that does look like the best route for this board. Guarantees that it's a Cloud finish where you go to Night Metro and then go back to Cloud. Yeah, and it does look like Combo is doing the same in the Dino Sub area, getting those moons. 60 Moons Cascade, you are required to get 4 sub-area moons, so a whole bunch of synergy there. Luckily on this board, there is only 1 or 2 regional goals, and you only need the 35 regional coin sand goal for the route that I mentioned. 40 regional coins metro requires day metro and wouldn't be very fast for this route. It would have been nice if there was a regionals goal to complement the 60 moons Cascade and 4 sub-area moons, but unfortunately there is not. So the runners, honestly, yeah, again, don't really have to worry about regionals except for those 35 in sand, which if they do it right, they don't really need to worry about, because the only other goal in sand that they would be going for with column 1, row 4, row 5 is the 4 Jaxi stands. And with those 35 regional coins, you could buy one of the 3 outfit sets costume sets that you need. Fortunately, Wizard Polar Bear taking a plunge, if you will, into the waterfall, messing up that jump. Combo is in the Chain Chomp sub-area, which arguably is faster than the 2D sub-area. It's just that 2D is more useful because of stuff when it comes to 8-bit moons, when you need all of the 8-bit moons. So that's why most runners tend to go for the 8-bit sub area like Wizard is doing here, but I'm pretty sure that Chain Chomp is a little bit faster. I'm very sure that it's faster than the Dino sub area, but because of its proximity to the Odyssey, Dino is just a little bit faster. Wizard a little bit ahead on moons than Combo is. We're gonna see how that plays out in the long game, because optimally you would do Cliff, then the Dino sub area, then you would do Dino Skip, or get Chomp Through the Rocks, Captain Toad, the timer, and then the moon up there, and then come down to get the 2D sub area. I do believe that is the fastest route. And then you get the 3 moons down by the starting area. You get on top of the rubble timer challenge and treasure chest. Yeah, after Combo finishes the sub area, or technically not, because he did do the Chain Chomp sub area, they both will be at 60 moons Cascade and 4 moons from sub areas. So those are 2 goals marked off for the runners. Yeah, Wizard is leaving Cascade, going to Sand, and this is where we'll see if they are going for Row 2 and World Peace, which is not that bad of a route. It is just much slower than Row 4, Row 5, where you have the synergy between 28 Moons and World Peace Wooded, where you would have to do both World Peace Sand and World Peace Wooded. Looks like Combo is grabbing the timer challenge and the other moon up top in the Mad and Brood arena. As Polar Bear, I don't know, because it's Wizard Polar Bear. They're both 3 words that you could theoretically call Wizard Polar Bear. Honestly, I'm just gonna call him Mr. Bear. Makes the most sense to me. You know, last name and all that. So yeah, Mr. Bear now in Sand. Grabbing the regionals for that 35 regionals goal. And Combo is picking up those last moons that he needs. I agree. Very formal. Makes the most sense to me. Yeah, all of these town purples will grant him a total of 20, so he'll only need 15 more in the entirety of Sand. And optimally, he would get a costume from those regionals. And it looks like Combo is leaving Cascade. Yeah, aside from the regionals goal, which can just be done with the moons you get along the way, it's really only Call Jaxi from 4 stands that is the like outright sand goal that you need. Again, you would optimally buy a costume, but that's just one of those long-term goals. Yeah, and it looks like Mr. Bear is grabbing a bunch more moons than you would get in World Peace Route, so I'm pretty confident that he is going for C1, row 4, row 5, because normally you would not get this many moons. It looks like he is trying to go... Yeah, I thought he would go to the round tower, but he's just trying to get the purples in here instead. Yeah, combo now in sand, grabbing those purples for that regional goal. It looks like so far they are going for the same route. I'm aware that Mr. Bear does not know all of the sand regional locations. If he does get the ones on those islands below, he still will need, I believe, 4 or 5 more. Yeah, he will still need 5 more. And he is going for that 4 stand, so he might just go north to luggage and that area. And this will be his first stand. Second stand for Mr. Bear. And it looks like he is not going north. He will still need those 5 more regionals. And yeah, I think he realized that and is now heading that way. And now he does need 6 because he did miss one on those islands. And that will be his third stand. Possibly going, yeah, looks like they're going into the sub-areas for the purples, which is pretty optimal. The sub-areas here have a total of 10 purples, 6 in the Bullet Bill, and 4 in the Moai here. Let's see what Combo's doing. He just looks like he's just also grabbing moons in sand. WizardPolarBear not dying in the Moai sub-area, a feat that I haven't achieved in a little bit. But he is going to the Bullet Bill sub-area. He does still need 1 more moon. I'm not sure where he's going to get that from, and this will also be his last stand that he needs, so he should be marking off Call Jaxi from 4 stands at any point here. Since he does need to go into the shop to buy a costume, or he doesn't need to, but he should because he does have the purples for it. Maybe he will buy a moon in the shop as well. He does have, what is that? I think that's 725 coins. So he definitely does have the financial need. He has the definitely the number of coins required. Mr. Bear opting to take Jaxie to the shop instead of warping to the Odyssey and rolling over. And yeah, he is buying one of the outfits from the shop. Hopefully he will buy one more with those purples that he has. Hopefully he does not forget. Theoretically, he could buy with his third with the 30 regionals lake. Yeah, and it does look like he does not forget, and he only needs one more outfit. Optimally, he would get it from lake because he is getting regionals there. Combo is riding the platform, maybe going for World Peace Sand here. If so, it might have been more optimal to do IP clip. Maybe he is more familiar with the All Story Moon's route, but he looks like he didn't grab the first one. Ooh, takes a death. I'm not quite sure if that one is on purpose or not. But it is unfortunate nonetheless. But he did get the checkpoint there, so maybe it was accidental. Yeah, and he actually is not driving those shards. I'm still not quite sure what route he is taking. Yeah, it dies in the Moai sub area. That poison is just so attracted to you when you're playing in the Moai sub area. It really sucks. Yeah, in terms of Lake, the only goal that they would get if they are doing Column 1, Row 4, Row 5 would be the 30 regionals, and then in the process, getting that third outfit. Yeah, I feel like we've seen much more wooded heavy boards, in this bingo tournament. Lots of World Peace Woodeds and 28 Moons Wooded goals. The runners do need 3 Warp Painting Moons if they're doing row 4, so they would need to get both, the one in Lake, the one in Sand, and the painting in Luncheon to Luncheon. There are no other opportunities for painting moons, so I am quite interested as to how Mr. Bear is going to get those painting moons. And interestingly, chooses to go in the 2D area, maybe for the moon as well as the purples at the end of it. Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. Halfway there to the purple coin amount that he needs. I'm seeing in chat that maybe Wooded Revisit from Metro. It's an interesting choice. The painting does not open until day Metro. That doesn't solve the issue of the warp painting. He still does need to get that, but he is getting his third costume set here. Oh, unfortunate, Combo doesn't know that the painting in sand doesn't unlock until Harriet is defeated. Very unfortunate for him. I am curious to see where these this was in C5 with Pen. That is true. If Mr. Bear does go for column 5, that is an option. I'm pretty sure he did get 2 moons from Wooded Crates, but he hasn't marked it off. So that probably means that he isn't going for it, because normally when you get a goal and you don't mark it off, that means you aren't going for it. So it's not looking good, but yeah. I didn't notice it before, but I noticed it on the Twitch stream. Combo getting a sticker, maybe looking at the 3 stickers goal. Again, I'm not sure where Mr. Bear is going to get his painting moons, but I just suppose that we will see. It does look like he is skipping that one, so if he doesn't go for C5 here, it would not be that optimal. Yeah, he did need Lake Clip or to at least beat Rango and get the Trink jump, Trick Jump, to get that painting moon. So if he doesn't get the painting in Wooded, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what Mr. Bear is doing here. Maybe he decided not to go for row 4, as instead doing the U, column 1, row 5, and column 5. We wouldn't know just because of the fact that all of those goals require stuff after Lake. But he is going into Deep Woods to get those 3 ground pound moons. There are, let me check how many ground pound moons there are in total. I'm pretty sure there are either 4 or 5 in total. Let me check really quick. There are 5. 3 of them are in Deep Woods. One of them is Thanks for the Charge. The other is Found with Hint Art. So ultimately, you probably would get 4 here, as Thanks for the Charge is a pretty fast moon. And if you are doing Deep Woods, I'm pretty sure that getting all 3 of those ground pound moons is pretty optimal. I'm pretty sure if you know what you're doing in Deep Woods, you can get all 3 of them here. Unfortunately, I do not know what I'm doing when I'm in Deep Woods, so I don't have that expertise. And also, that 26 and 28 moon goal is still on the board, so it would be pretty fast to just go for these moons anyways. Yeah, the Hint Art does kind of count if you have goals like 1 moon from Hint Art. Or stuff like that. It is more optimal to get either Metro or Seaside Hint Art, but if you do have 2 moons from Hint Art and you're not going to Metro, that is most likely faster. And I'm not sure if there are goals such as like total ground pound moons over the course of the bingo round, but that would count for that too. Apparently Combo did go for Lake Clip. I did not See that. And yeah, there are no total ground pounds. Honestly, that wouldn't be that bad of a goal. There are lots and lots of ground pound moons over the course of the couple kingdoms you go through in Bingo. So maybe that's a goal that we should add in the future. Who knows? Mr. Bear getting nut clip. Let's see if he can get this movement here. If he is going for world peace, it would not it wouldn't lose that much time to instead just go for gate skip or not even skip these moons for now, as you would have to come up here, back up here anyways for world peace. Looks like he is fumbling a bit on the ramp, but it looks like he gets it here. I am pretty sure that there is a list made by BP of possible goals to add. I didn't read through it all. Maybe total ground pound moons is on that list, but I'm not that sure. I didn't read through it. Kill 2 Kleptos seems like an interesting goal. That means that you would that imply that you have to revisit Lost, or that you just have to kill 1 Klepto, die, and then kill the Klepto? Or no. Yeah, if you don't give the hat to Klepto, he does keep reviving himself, but I do assume that is a Lost revisit, because they are 2 different Kleptos in different positions. So yeah, it does look like it is a revisit. Combo needs 1 more moon. I'm not quite sure what he's going for at this point. If you do kill Klepto without giving him Cappy, then he does respawn, but I'm not sure if that is considered the same Klepto or not. Oh, looks like accidentally falling on the P-switch. Unfortunate time loss watching that cutscene. Yeah, Combo unfortunately does just seem to be roaming around Lake Kingdom, looking for purples. As Mr. Bear is grabbing, more moons in Wooded Kingdom, now surpassing the 16 required to leave. So definitely going for one of the Wooded Moon goals. Combo did mark off 2 stickers. And I know he hasn't gotten it on the restream yet, but he has also marked off 1 moon from Keys. Both row 1 and column 3 are not optimal simply because it requires going to Seaside. But C5 is not that bad. Only going to Day Metro, so we'll see what Combo has up his sleeves here. I wouldn't be surprised if there were input drops from Mr. Bear. He does get them quite frequently, mostly because I'm pretty sure he plays on separated Joy-Cons. Not the most optimal for wanting to keep your inputs. I did watch the VOD back for him commentating my match. I'm pretty sure he did say Joy-Cons were on top, which this is definitely not a true fact. But he can believe whatever he wants to believe. It does seem like Mr. Bear is in the lead here, having just simply more squares marked off and further into the game than Combo. He is leaving. WizardPolarBear is leaving Wooded, so maybe he is going for the Metro revisit. So maybe he is probably going for column 5, column 1, and row 5, going for that U. Just want to point out, Lucid says, why polar disorder? I completely agree. I'm sorry, one second. My mic is very much broken. Yeah, so it does look like he is going for that revisit strat, but he has not marked off 2 moons from wooden crates, which he did get both the crate in sand and the crate in lake, but unfortunately he does miss the first fast hat, which is the easiest fast hat, so that's a little bit embarrassing from Mr. Bear here. I'm on comms today. I'm clevered. I'm the guy who has commentated solo 4 times in a row. So, that's cool. Yeah, but that streak will end. I'm commentating with Mr. Bear at 6 p.m. Eastern in around an hour and a half. So, and I'm pretty sure the match is Lex versus Coolcade. Definitely going to be an interesting match. They did both lose to JD Boy, I'm pretty sure. But Coolcade was closer to beating JD Boy than Lex, so he probably does have the upper hand in that scenario, but we will just have to wait and see. But Mr. Bear making it through Cloud. I know those fast hats can be hard sometimes. I'm sorry. It's a joke. It's all jokes and fun. I don't seriously mean that, but he did take an unfortunate death going for Meme Tree. I can't make fun of that because that's what I did in a match we had before this, and that lost me the match. So I'm not going to comment on it. Combo also struggling with ramp a little bit, but it looks like he is getting it here. It's very difficult because I have to watch both on the restream that I have that is timed with me, and the Twitch stream so I can read chat. So I gotta remember which one I'm looking at. Interesting. Looks like he is going for row 4 instead of column 5, not going for the day metro finish. But he doesn't have the war painting moons still. So I'm just very much not sure as to what he's doing. Oof, almost doing that combo damage from the Wiggler and dying in the poison would have been a little bit unfortunate. Combo did say before the match started that he has not done any practice at all since the qualifier, and he did get a pretty low seed for the tournament. Yeah, he did get 34th, so it's not looking too good for Combo, but in Bingo there is always a possibility of comebacks. Personally, what I do to get those 2 purples before main tree is do regular movement, and then go on the right leaf, and then throw Cappy home in, and then get a Cappy return throw, and then do Cappy return jump meme tree. Yeah, it looks like Mr. Bear is leaving Lost. Combo might be going into the Spirit Fight, and looks like he is. Yeah, this is 3-line bingo. It's triple bingo tournament, so that the runners only need 3 lines. They're not doing blackout, which does require you to get all of the squares on the bingo board. Looks like he was hoping that that painting would be open for those 3 painting moons. Unfortunately, he did not realize that it only opens after you beat the Wiggler, so it looks like he will be doing that. Again, he could have done the warp paintings just by either getting late clip, which I don't think he knows how to do, or getting that trick jump from the timer challenge after you beat Rango. But he decided not to. And it looks like he's going to have to pay some time loss for it. But Kamo is still in Wooded, so it looks like that time loss won't affect the outcome too much. It does seem like a WizardPolarBear victory in this match. Just like with Lake, it does look like Combo is just running around Wooded trying to get moons and stuff. And WizardPolarBear in the Wiggler fight. Combo going for the clip and pipes does not get it, does not try again. But still getting a decent enough cycle and no damage. Yeah, so WizardPolarBear will probably be going back to Wooded through the painting and get the rest of his moons and the painting to luncheon to finish off painting moons there. And then all that's left is going to Cloud and getting picture match, and then he will be finished. Yeah, looks like he is now going into the painting. We'll be finishing piece, finishing the 28 moons he needs, as I said before. And then that'll be it. All he needs left is picture match. I do forget how many moons that Mr. Bear got in his first visit. I think it was 23, so he is at 24 now. Doesn't actually need any more moons and does just need peace, as you get from both the story moon and the torture fight. Yeah, the only question left is I don't believe that this will be a sub 50. It might be a little bit close, but I do think that the torture fight takes too long. Also, the moon cutscenes, dumping the moons, and actually getting to picture match. But we'll see. Maybe Mr. Bear will prevail. I do believe he probably could have gotten sub 50 if he routed it a little bit differently. Personally, I would have gone for the painting moons, painting moon in lake, just so that you didn't have to, just so you didn't have to go and beat the Mecha Whaler to unlock the wooded painting. Though it is kind of fast. Yeah. I believe seeing the route and watching these players play, I could probably get sub 50. I'm not sure if I was playing this board in a race, I would, because I was originally just thinking of column 1, row 2, and I think it was row 5 at the beginning. I'm not sure what exactly I was thinking of, but World Peace and World Peace wooded that fast. I'm not sure if I could sub 50 this. I do completely agree. Aggron could probably get like around probably a 43-ish on this card. Doesn't matter if it's even possible. That's just the type of person he is. He beats the odds and does the impossible with bingo. Has not marked it off on the restream, but in real time he has. He has gone 26, 28, and World Peace Wooded. All he needs is the Goomba picture match in Cloud. And then the race will be over. Looks like Combo is also going for World Peace Wooded, getting the Story Moon before the torture fight. Looks like we are debating whether or not a 2-second time or 1-second time are feasible, and it looks like we have some tassers. It will be close. Let's see if WizardPolarBear can pull through and get that sub 50. He does only have a 1 minute 10-second leeway to get into picture match and then finish picture match. I don't believe that he will be getting that sub 50 here, but it will very much be close. Yeah, he does only have 30 seconds to depict a match, which is just not possible considering how much text that Toad has. Yeah, but it does look like very much a victory for WizardPolarBear. Yeah, the runners have finished in real time. Congratulations. GG's to WizardPolarBear. Let me go into commentary. I just have to wait until he finishes on the restream, and then we can get him in for a post interview. And it does look like his time, I do believe, was 50:19 or 15:20. I'm not sure. Combo, you can forfeit if you want. It is up to you. Corona, we did change it to Moon Grab instead of Moon Tick. Yeah, so let me... You should have gotten an invite in Discord for a post-commentary match.
Hello.
Oh!
Wow, that was crazy.
Congratulations on the victory. I'm gonna also invite Combo in here for a post-commentary interview.
Alright.
But yeah, congratulations on the time. It was a pretty good time though. It was pretty close to that sub 50. I think if you didn't go into Metro and do the Wiggler fight, you could have gone it there.
I mean, I didn't even well, I don't know late clip or in any way to get up to that painting.
Really?
So,
You don't
like,
know how to
I don't
do the trick jump?
None of it. So whenever I saw 3 work paintings, I was like, I know I want to do this route like oh so bad, but the only way I'm doing that is by going to Metro. Because I don't know any way to get that work painting moon up where like through late clips. So I was like, I think I can still get a decent time. So please learn it. I know I need to. It's crazy because I've been telling myself that the past couple days, but then I'm like, there's no way it's gonna, like, that's gonna be the difference that I need for like a run or something. And apparently I was wrong because this is the difference between a lost finish, a really quick lost finish too, and then whatever I just did.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't need to want to learn late clip, the trick jump is super easy. It's literally just a triple throw and then cap jump, wall jump.
Yeah, that's definitely something I need to sit down and learn, apparently.
Yeah.
I think that, but also, if I didn't screw up every phase of the Bowser fight in Cloud, I bet I would have been sub 50 with that too, which is a little irritating.
I did make a little bit of fun with you in the Cloud fight, I will admit.
That's the worst Cloud fight I've had, probably since I first learned fast hats. Like, that was really, really bad. I don't know what was going on. But...
Unfortunately, I could not make fun of you because of Meme Tree, as I literally did the same thing in the bingo we had.
Oh, so... Word. Yeah. I don't know, Meme Tree's been messing with me lately too, so I guess I shouldn't have been too surprised about that one. That was fun though. I don't think you realize like how like big brain I felt when I was in pipes, like the middle of pipes, and I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I was like, I have to take the work painting back to Wooded anyway from Metro. Like, how about I just like, get everything else then? Because like at first I'm gonna have 29 moons because I'm gonna get an extra when I come back. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I just gotta turn that into the route, and like actually felt like Invader Zim. It was like what I was like picturing. Like I felt beyond big brain on that one. I don't think I'm ever gonna make a routing choice that matches that ever again.
Yeah, I think Kronug was very, very happy that you made that routing choice.
Yeah,
Um,
I was, dude, I was getting ready to take the Odyssey back. I was like, that was part of the plan. That was the plan up until Pipes.
well, yeah, Combo is still playing. I'm not sure if he is forfeiting or not. He did say that he didn't really if he had to finish it or not.
Yeah.
I did let him know that he can forfeit, but he is still going. I did mark him forfeit, so I will unmark him as forfeiting there.
Okay.
So yeah, I was also referring to as Mr. Bear throughout the course of this one.
I
Makes the
love
most
that.
sense to me out of all the names.
Mr. Bear. That's I wouldn't want it any other way, you know?
Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep commentating on Combo unless he is going to forfeit. I'm still not sure.
Guess we'll
You
figure
are
that out.
feel free. You can feel free to leave, Mr. Bear, if you so desire.
Yeah, I might hang around for a minute or two longer. I'm having fun watching Combo go at it too, but
I guess we have to practice for our commentation. I don't know.
we
That's probably
do.
not a word.
We'll make it a word.
Yeah, that match for everyone watching is in an hour, 6 p.m. Eastern
Nope.
on Speed Gaming 2. It will be Lex versus Coolcade.
That'll be
So
a fun one.
yeah, make sure to stick around.
Ah, convenient. It's convenient that we go from Odyssey to Odyssey right after
Yeah.
on the same channel. Need to figure out if I need to bother getting some food before we get ready for this next thing.
Honestly, I probably will.
I don't know what exactly I would do though, because I don't really feel like leaving the house for that. So I guess I'll just cook up something here. Combo's already doing already doing better with Cloud than I did.
Yeah, let me get the bingo seed for anyone curious. I know it is on screen
Oh, yeah.
and don't have to worry about it, but the seed is 510-843. I just put it in chat. Yeah, so let me get all the information for the restreams channel. So I can mark that off. Oh, never mind. Eden already did it.
Were you able to lock in the lines that Combo was doing? Because like,
Yeah, because honestly, he was just walking around in Lake and Wooded. And he said that he was just routing as he went. So I very much am not sure what he's doing. It kind of does look he is going for column 1, but he did also get 2 stickers and mark off a
yeah,
moon from keys. But I'm not really sure.
I figured he just did them because like he marked them off since he happened to do them. I don't know.
Yeah, in the sense that you got 2 moons from wooden crates but didn't mark it off, you know?
Yeah. I wouldn't have even noticed that if you didn't say that. I was so tunnel visioned in on my own goals.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice
exactly.
that.
It's just like sometimes when you're not doing a thing and you just accidentally do it, you just don't even notice.
Yep. Yeah, this board really scared me at first though, because of that 10 seaside moons in the
Oh
middle.
yeah, the 10, yeah. It
Yeah,
did me, but it was really only the 10 moon seaside and 4 moons from sub-area seaside. That's all the things that are past Metro.
Yeah.
And the only actual Metro goal is 40 regionals, which just requires day Metro.
Yep.
So it's honestly not that bad.
Yeah, realistically, in the hands of somebody that knows what they're doing, I would bet that they could get, like, somebody has to be able to get a sub 40 on this. Like, there's no way.
We were,
Half this stuff is so fast, or maybe I'm crazy.
yeah.
With the
We were
with the lost finish.
Yeah, we were saying that Aggron would probably get like a 43 on it.
Yeah, it's just it's a fast board. I'm just
It is a pretty fast board if you know what you're
sitting here.
doing.
Yeah, I guess as soon as we're done with everything for races today, I'm gonna sit down and start learning late clip.
Yeah, honestly, like, I think I should just learn the 28 Moons wooded route because it just keeps coming up in these bingo cards in this
I
tournament.
know. Too bad. Like, wait, hold on, dude. Yeah. Because you guys had it in your race, and yours was hot, right? 28
Um,
wooded in peace.
I,
Isn't?
yes, I do think
Yeah,
so. Combo taking an unfortunate death, getting the moon under the bridge.
I felt
Um,
that.
yes.
That moon under the bridge is such a pain.
Yeah, and it was also in our match that we played, offline, too.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy. It's just everywhere.
and probably some, like, smarter runners are just like, oh yeah, just do, DSNR route -5 moons, and I don't know.
It's like you're asking a lot out of me to do something like that.
Yeah,
Well, that's why they are the smarter runners, because
exactly.
they can process that. I can't. Like, you're beyond me, dog.
Um, it looks like, um, Combo did mark off 3 Captain Toad moons. Maybe he is going for that column too, 95 moons? I mean, I'm not sure how many he has now, but...
Yes, and our -5 is crazy.
Looks like he was hoping that the painting was open
Yeah, I
before
did the
night match.
same thing.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know. That was what really hurt.
Yeah, it's really funny because like a couple days ago in some random channel in some random Super Mario Odyssey Discord was a list of when all the paintings open, and I just read through it and I remembered it. So, yeah. No, the painting in Cascade is not open. That one goes to Bowser's and would very much be um a very big skip in Kingdoms, so that's why they did not.
Yeah. I think that, like, honestly, this is probably like the third or fourth like best bingo that I've ever had. This one is just unbelievable. I got real lucky for this.
Yeah, and you still do have one more match to play in your group, right?
Yup, and honestly, that's the one I'm the most worried about. So I would have rather had this card for that match
Oh
than
yeah, the one with Aggro on you, I think you have? Or
well,
no?
not yet. No, that's
No.
gonna be if I make it to bracket.
Oh yeah, that's true. What
Yeah,
is your next match? I actually
it
don't
is
know.
against Dansta.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
really been active, so I'm not sure.
he's that's kind of what I'm banking off of, honestly. Like he's been on vacation for like the past week or something like that, maybe longer. So he hasn't been playing Odyssey, and then he's not that much of like a bingo player. So those are kind of like the two things that I'm like really banking off of to work in my favor for that match, because otherwise it's like he's got a 57 in any percent, and I've got a 104, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna play.
he did get a 56-33 in the qualifier.
Yeah, which
Um,
beat what I did, but I'm also a lot better than I was during the qualifiers, so
yeah,
that's
agreed.
another thing I'm kind of
I'm pretty sure your qualifier time is worse than your any percent time, so.
yeah. Yeah, actually, wait a minute, it is. That's kind of sad. I didn't even notice that. Could have just beat the game faster.
Exactly. It's really unfortunate when um people do bingo and then get worse times because it's like you're not even beating the game. I mean, I understand that bingo is a lot harder because it's a lot
Yeah.
of memorization and about stuff that you wouldn't necessarily know if you're doing just solely any percent like you were.
Hmm.
So it makes sense why people would get such high times.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to learn. It's a completely different ball game.
Exactly. But also doing bingo allows you to know more about the game. And if you're doing like, I don't know, certain challenges or something similar to bingo, you can apply that knowledge there.
Yep. Where's Combo going? Grabbing the moon and he took off.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to find a painting
Oh.
to go into. He will have to probably do the trick jump in lake or something to get that third painting moon.
I'm kind of hoping he does so I can watch it and learn.
He did not defeat Rango though, so he will have to do that before then. I do like that there are still a bunch of people sticking around watching Combo finish.
Yeah. I feel like I have an obligation, you know.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I could not stay to watch Monica finish when we had our match, but I would have definitely stayed if I could have.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like he's going for Lake Clip, and he does get it, so he will be getting that painting moon.
Combo, I need you to teach me that real quick.
He still does need one more line. Because he has... he has row 4, row 5, but I don't know quite what he is doing.
What is he getting Rango for?
I'm sorry, Monica. I swear I was gonna stay. I did not notice if he got any regionals and lost and just didn't mark it off, so maybe call him too, because he did get a bunch of moons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just see.
That's possible.
I'm pretty sure this is his third war painting moon. But he isn't getting it? Question mark? He didn't get it? Question mark? Huh? I'm not quite sure what he is doing. I think he thinks you have to go through the painting. You don't.
Right.
You just have to get the moon. That's why stuff like Lake Clip works.
Combo, go back!
Yeah, go back. You just need to get the moon. And then finish it out. I think
He's got it.
I think he's going to Lost for those 15 regionals. I don't know how many moons he has. So, I suppose we'll figure it out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for the regionals, so he is doing column 2. So he will be finishing shortly. Yeah, I don't think that'll work. Having a little bit of trouble with meme tree.
I understand.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's when he was typing in chat because of the delay.
Oh, yeah.
He does still need... He has 83 moons, so he still needs 12 more. He will get one from picture match, so he only needs 11. Trying to do a vault meme tree. He could just triple jump here. Or maybe double jump will work. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Unfortunately, he does roll off. It happens to the best of us.
Absolutely. Yep. Once again, I understand. The meme tree strikes again.
Yeah. It's like an anime boss battle.
I know, right?
He does have those 15 regionals. He did mark it off on the bingo board. So all he needs are those 11 wins. Trying to get the rabbit. Hopefully he doesn't just catch it and decides to get the moon.
If he gets 3 ground pound moons from Wooded and the Goomba picture match, and then does like 8 more moons or something like that, he'll have 4 lines.
This is true.
Yeah.
Or, he technically... Oh, that's true, because he would get the 95 moons goal and column 1.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to go grab some quick lost moons here. Yeah, and while he's doing that, there are a bunch of other matches this week. Tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Bugfish versus Shemcat. That is the only one for Thursday, but on Friday we do have JD Boy versus Noah SMO, commentated by none other than WizardPolarBear.
I don't even remember signing up for that, but I totally believe it. I just kind of sign up for stuff. I'm like, that sounds like fun.
Same. I just sign up to commentate, forget when I commentate, and then check it at like 11 the night before to see when I'm doing stuff. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday is Mark Lucas versus I want to say Mesa. I'm not sure, but I'm commentating that one. So make sure to get out your dual screen to see both at the same time.
Exactly.
And then at 5 Eastern will be Hot Boy versus Monica. That will be the last match of Group E. Spezzy did decide that he didn't want to continue with the tournament due to lack of motivation, which happens to all of us.
I understand. Once again, Mario Odyssey is a brutal game.
It is. I agree. And then on Saturday at 10 is Killjoy Inferno versus Remy the Rat, and then at 12 Eastern is Bella versus Killjoy. So still a packed schedule. The matches are dying down a bit, but there's still a bunch of matches left to be scheduled. So yeah. Yeah, Combo only needing a couple more moons. He does only need 2 more. He can get those in another kingdom. Because he does only need 1 more, because he will get... I'm not sure if he is doing picture match, but he could do picture match if he wanted. So we will see. I am not confident that there's more than picture match in Cloud. But yeah, he's going...
A few things, I think.
Really? I thought there was only like 3 moons in main game,
Yeah,
and the
that's
2 of them are like without moon rocks, so there's like no moons in Cloud Besides Picture Match.
you know what? That might be right.
Yeah, because I think, yeah, but I think he's just gonna get the fast ones, in Night Metro here, and I think he only need 2 more. I didn't see his moon count, but I know he only needed, I think it was 8, so he will be finished shortly. Again, thanks for everyone for sticking around and watching Combo finish.
I do believe he's gonna beat his time from the qualifier.
I'm just not quite sure what he's going for here, because he could have gotten the swaying moon and been done, but maybe the any percent brain kicked in and got to get the chest in the city hall here.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'm pretty sure that's time, but he is still going, so I'm not sure.
His goals are beyond our understanding.
Apparently, I was only counting to 90s, and he does need 5 more, so that's why he is doing,
Oh, okay.
Mecha Bigler.
Fair enough.
And he did mark it off in real time, not quite on the restream yet. And that is it for him. I think his last moons were the Mecha Wiggler ones, apparently. So I think he needed 5 more in Night Metro total. So that should have sent him an invite for post commentary. So hopefully we'll see Combo in just a moment. Talk a little bit about the board and his thoughts. He hasn't received anything yet, so let me quickly send him the invite. Right there. Hello!
There he is!
Welcome in.
Taking so long.
No problem. It's alright. The good thing is that you did finish. And honestly, if I was playing, I would not have finished it. I would definitely have stopped there, but I do admire the
tenacity.
Exactly.
Dude, I was hesitant too. I've worked like 8 hours today, and I was I was fried, and I just decided like, if I'm gonna forfeit now, it'd be kind of a sour ending to it. So just, if they allow me to, then just go.
I respect it.
I respect it as well.
Willingness to continue on.
Because this game is, it's not fun sometimes. So I really do admire that of you. But GG's. Even though it's not a victory, it is a good showing. But GG's to WizardPolarBear for the victory.
Yeah.
GG's
For sure,
Combo. GG. I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to do this race.
Thank you, man. Honestly, Mr. Bear, you're fucking insane at the game. Also, sorry, language.
No problem.
I'm telling you, this was a really lucky board. All
I'm
things
excited
considered.
to see more races from you.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, I think that's the end for us here. Make sure to come watch the match at 6. Me and Mr. Bear will be commentating Lex versus Cool Cade, Super Mario Odyssey Triple Bingo. Make sure to be there. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for sticking around to watch Combo finish.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica, for putting in the commands. Check out everyone's channel, especially mine. But yeah,
That's the
thanks
only important one.
everyone. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you all at 6.
Have a good one,
All right.
everybody.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.